It's week 12 of the NFL, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bengals and the Commanders just ahead.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. Caught out right by Renfro. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
On second down, a run with Hall. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago.
20 carries, 95 yards, and a score.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try to keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Throwing Jones. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fights him off. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
On 1st down, Richardson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now Richardson.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Here's Blake Gillikin now.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Washington first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On on the counter. It's Hall.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Jones. The open man here, Renfro. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Jones.
And this one incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Richardson.
At the 37-yard line.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the Commanders' 37-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. Richardson looking to throw this.
And this one's incomplete.
The Bengals at 8-2 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Back to the air with Richardson.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, Jones.
That is caught. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Commanders.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hall on to give up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's taken down inside the 30. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And Washington first down.
Off play action. Jones. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Janovich, the fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the Bengals 2-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel. His 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, your former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes,
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
They'll give to Hall. And this is going to be a Commanders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
45-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Commanders first down.
They'll go again with Hall.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. Again, 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now a 3rd down throw, and misses the target, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Richardson looking to throw.
Over the middle, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now it's Richardson.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And Richardson back to throw it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Shoves him aside. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richardson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Anthony Richardson
keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Bengals have moved out in front.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Now Jones.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Commanders.
A handoff for Hall.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Hall again.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Davis Price will try to pick it up. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Throwing Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw here complete to Kelce.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Trying to find his tight end, Kelce, and it's intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Jones
locates Mooney on the out route. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This one from 35 yards away. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. Michael Gallup, up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Going quickly here to Thomas. And a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Richardson. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here Richardson yet again. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 2nd down.
Now Richardson.
And he comes back with one complete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson on 3rd and short. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Jones. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall.
A nice little juke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
But you got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Again, it's Richardson.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10
at their 38. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Back to throw. Jones. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Richardson looking to throw this.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10.
Richardson looking to throw. Check down here for Henry.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11 at the 41. And Richardson back to throw it.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36.
Bengals first down.
Now it's Richardson.
this one is down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
And 19 at the 45-yard line.
On second down, here's Henry. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
It's now 3rd down and long.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Commanders preparing for their next possession.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Three quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati.
It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
Throwing Jones.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Fielded just inside the 20. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Richardson off the play fake.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Travis Kelce. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
Richardson working from the gun.
It's Kelce on the ground.
And he has a big gain inside the 30 before being dropped.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Looking to throw. Richardson. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Richardson operating from the gun.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Oh, turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Second and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Back to the air with Richardson.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10.
112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
They'll run here with Hall.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Jones on 3rd down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Richardson.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TD.
Anthony Richardson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, Jones. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And quickly, they get to the line.
First down,
Now Jones on 1st down.
This pass out wide to Hall. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Off the play fake, Jones. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Off play action, Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
down and 10.
Back to throw again.
And check down, complete to Hall. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
Now, let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And they will take a knee here. Second and 11. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry.
And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Down to him he goes, Richardson, and that should finish off this victory. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.